Do you have any environment problem in your state? In Japan, there are lots of plastic products such as plastic bottle, and so on, and all plastic products cannot recycle, and they make a lot of trash. So we think we have to tell this current situation through the education. So we decided this topic about environment education. What is the environment education? Deepening understanding and awareness of the human-environment relationship, and promote public learning to encourage responsible.
Here for reasons why we think environmental education has an important role. First, it is important to understand things using multiple approaches and enhance problem-solving skills. For instance, looking at environmental issues through the eyes of scientists, senators, and society members leads to a more substantial understanding. Second, we encourage the next generation to show in the environment. For example, using social media to share fun and educational environmental information is an effective way to engage young people. Third, it is important to support a sustainable lifestyle, such as by adopting the 3 Rs, which stand for reduce, reuse, and recycle. Fourth, we should support and foster responsible actions regarding the environment.
Okay, the next is key topic about environmental education. So we were focused on 3 important environmental topics that affect all of us. The first one is rising sea levels, and the next is waste management and recycling, and the last is global warming. These issues are not just problems for the future. They are happening right now, and we all have a role to play in solving them. Rising sea levels, it's due to global warming, the earth is getting hotter. Ice at north and south poles is melting, and that water is flowing into the ocean. As a result, sea levels are rising all over the world. Why is this become a problem? Because coastal areas and islands are at the risk of flooding, and people may lose their homes and livelihoods. Salt water can damage farmland and freshwater supplies. So we can help slow this down by reducing pollution and using clean energy like solar and wind power. Next is waste management and recycling. Every day we throw away tons of garbage, plastic paper, food, electronics, and others. If we don't manage our waste properly, it ends up in a landfills or in the ocean. So what can we do? We can follow the 3R: reduce, reuse, recycle. Recycling saves energy and reduces pollution. It's something easy that we can do it at home, school, and in our communities. And the last is global warming. Finally, global warming means the earth is getting hotter because of gases like carbon dioxide being trapped in the atmosphere. This is caused mostly by burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Effects of global warming include hotter weather, heat waves, stronger storms and floods, or damage to wildlife and ecosystem. So to fight global warming, we can use less electricity, drive less, or use public transport and other. Next. So what next generation become environmentally conscious citizens. First, in the early age, we can teaching kids to care about environment, like help them build good habits. The first one is encourage children creativity and reusing paper, plastic, simple steel, and other waste. Second is teach children to throw trash into their proper bins.
These efforts are gaining improvement in Japan, and activities to remove exotic plants and forest conservation and regeneration project and nature guide for children and tourists. Implement a nature experience program in cooperation with school and exhibition and lecture at the Environmental Learning Center in school.
Compared with several places and environmental education, in Indonesia, we have community named Green Youth Movement. The Green Youth Movement is an initiative under the Ministry of Environment and Forestry of the Republic of Indonesia. So GEM provides a platform from young people across in our country, in my country, to exchange ideas and knowledge about environmental education and protection, and learn and take a part of sustainable environmental management. We collaborate on real action to protect our planet. And in 2024 alone, more than 8,000 youth participants joined GEM activities through both online and offline or hybrid events. These activities include workshops, environmental campaigns, tree planting programs, and clean-up movements. In this community, we aim to provide environmentally aware for youth and knowledgeable about sustainable practice and actively involved in solving environmental challenges. So why is it important, this organization? Because by educating and empowering young people, we can protect our forest, ocean, and climate for the generation of tomorrow.
On this side, this is about the Frog Conversation program run by the Society of the Wildlife. First, the volunteers visit the school to host an ecological education lecture. They teach students about frog species, their habits, and why protecting them is matter. Next, they take students to a river nearby the school to participate in the real activity. This might include helping frogs cross the road during the breeding season, or guiding them back to the sustainable habit. Students get hands-on experiments and see the direct impact of their actions. Finally, the team returned to the school to give a public talk, showing photos, stories, and the result from the activity. This not only reference what the students learned, but also inspiring more people to care about the wildlife and the environment.
Next is our suggestion. Our suggestion is making Instagram account and website. People can get information about events and organizations, and also people can donate for charity. We discussed about environmental education in each country, and in Indonesia, students check the Instagram and find activities related to environmental education. Through this discussion, we think that we need a website that people can find these organizations easily. Our suggestions shows the events and organizations from Japan, Taiwan, and Indonesia. It is important for youth to know these activities to join them. By seeing only this website, they can know many kinds of events. It is difficult to start same suggestion in different areas because all people have different cultures, so they can choose the events that they want to join based on their culture, country, and other reasons. This can encourage students to become active to participate in environmental educational events. Thank you for your attention.